quite often receive messages on here about how someone can work with me. Obviously, a great message to receive always, because whilst I post on here to educate, to share, to rant a bit about how we need to put an end to boring events, of course, I've got bills to pay, so I want to find clients. And sometimes the messages are from people who haven't worked with an MC before, so they want to understand more about it and especially the cost. And this is not always an easy one to just answer quickly, because if I don't know much detail about the event, it's quite hard to do that. But I am nothing if not helpful, so I thought I'd make a video explaining how I arrive at a fee. So to give potential clients a really good quote regarding fees, I need information about the event, things like the subject, the industry, the objectives, the agenda, the length of the event, the kind of audience, the preparation required, the client's expectations, the need for travel, rehearsals, and so on. All these things as well can vary hugely. So let's sort of come up with a typical month. So say I'm hosting 3 events in a month. Event number 1, it is virtual. It's 90 minutes live on air, but of course there's pre-event tech, contributor meetings, rehearsals, and other preparation. I've got to understand the platform they're using, that kind of thing. So it's going to be at least 6 hours of work for me. Event number 2 is a 2-day in-person event, let's say. I will have needed to attend quite a lot of virtual meetings for this one, and we'll be hosting a number of the panels and fireside chats inside the sessions, as agenda sessions, as well as being the MC all the way through. So I'm going to be on stage for about 16 hours. I'll need to be on site for at least 18 hours. And of course, there'll be another, probably it will have added up to about 2 days of prep and meetings, including of which I'm required to write a script for it, which needs to be vetted. And then that will obviously come with the inevitable amendments and redrafts, and that all takes time too. Let's think of the third event I'm going to do. So that'll be a one day in-person event. But there are only actually a couple of pre-meetings for this one, because it's very, very detailed from the client, the script I have to stick to really. So there's going to be less preparation for me required, but there will be a full day of on-site rehearsals beforehand. And then I will be as well kind of rejigging the script to match my style and suggesting ideas and changes then. But there's not a lot we can do until that point. So as you can see, they're all very different. But the one thing that should always happen is that all the events, the MC needs to have the time to meet all the contributors, at least briefly beforehand. So you can see I'm not going to be able to easily give somebody a fee that quickly. So the best thing to do if you are planning an event and considering working with an MC like me is to just have a quick call first to discuss it further, so I can really understand a bit more about your event and give you a better idea of the fees. If that is you, drop me a DM now.